In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. There he goes, right sideline. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Smith start with a throw here. They're taking a shot on this first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. With for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
3rd down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now. They need 7.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Raiders, nothing. Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. So he brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Smith to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a hit, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Keeping it with Mixon. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Throwing on third down. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Texans set to punt. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Back to Genty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing on third, Smith. Come on, the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Here's Smith. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
There we go. 53.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's away from the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Stroud completes it quick. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw, third and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. It's a pickup of 33 yards. It will be a first down, Texans.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, around the Mixon. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin now on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Throw here, third down. Into the hands of Dell. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans take their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
Texans 21, Raiders 3. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. That's taken in by Tucker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
This is Gentile on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. That a call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Smith will try again on second. Coming the comeback route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Gentile. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. This one goes for an even 25 yards. That's a Vegas 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Shotgun give here to Gentile. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
13 next. We got it set.
Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Here we go, hey. We got it set. Line. Middle.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's the third time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Sunday. So what's up?
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half part. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it to the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
All right.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Chased out to his right. We go to Genty on the dump off. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time McKinney did a terrific job of finding that out.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now Smith. Finds Genty underneath. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, total ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Genty from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, Smith to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Smith to the air now. Texans closing in, and they give to him. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
13 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Man in motion here. Smith on 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Your chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate. You've got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. He'll put everything he's got behind it. That one connects. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
Texans 28, Raiders 10. Kaimi Fairbairn.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Take down the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Texans 35, Raiders 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First play is going to be a give to Jency. He gets it to the right sideline. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. First and 10 from the 43. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 43. Another give here to Jency. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
A couple are happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go, hey. You next one. Come on, shot.
Giving this to Jency. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Throwing on third, Smith escapes the pocket. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They send a man in motion.
13 next. Hold on. Tuesday. Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Fits it through the middle. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Oh, hey.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after it up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
42. Raiders 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off return, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
And off to Jency. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing him doing on the last run? It's 2nd and 10.
49, flip it off, 49, ready.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Way to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And a Raider first down.
From the gun, Smith. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. That's a Vegas first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, ready, set. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Ours, ours. There goes her.
Here's Smith. And they pick him off again. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Browns pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Hey, South.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So he knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
11. Look the hot. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, Uno. Hey, South.
Stroud's going to throw for it. This is wheeled in downfield by Schultz. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Stroud from the pistol. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
19. What's that? Hey, uno.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead.
Raiders 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win.